Since 2006, Mattel has released over 1,000 diecasts from the Disney Pixar Cars franchise. And I'm here to take a closer look at certain characters and character variants. Hello everybody and welcome to the T-Toy Reviews Tie Spotlight Series. Today, we're going to be taking a closer look at Hamm. Very similar to all the Stan Lee cameos in Marvel movies, John Ratzenberger has appeared in every single Pixar movie, whether it's as a cameo or in a major role. In the Toy Story movies, he plays Hamm. In the Cars movies, he plays Mac. Those are probably his most prominent roles. He mainly does cameos for the other movies. He was the Underminer in The Incredibles. I believe he was a construction worker in Up. He's been all over the place. And they parodied this in the credits of the first Cars movie by having Mac and a bunch of other characters, although Mac was the one that was mostly focused on, watch carified, if you want to call it, versions of pre-existing Pixar movies. Among those were Monsters, Inc., where we see a car version of the Yeti, voiced by Ratzenberger. That was another character he played. We also see A Bug's Life, which didn't get renamed because it's starring a buggy, a Volkswagen Beetle. Get it? It's a really bad pun. Anyway, we see Mac watch all of these movies and make a bunch of jokes regarding Ratzenberger's cameos. And of course, the carified versions of the Pixar characters were released as Cars diecasts. Here we have Hamm, who of course is the car we're going to be taking a look at today. My Hamm is very beaten up. That's because I've had him since 2007. I'd love to get a replacement for him. He isn't that expensive, so maybe I will. Anyway, though, this is Hamm from the Toy Story movies as he appears in the credits of Cars. He does have a voice line, of course, as I already mentioned. He is voiced by John Ratzenberger. He says, specifically, "Hey, I hate to break up the road rally guys, but they're here! Birthday guests at 3 o'clock!" A parody of a line Hamm said, where instead of road rally, he says the staff meeting, because that's at the beginning of Toy Story when they're all having a meeting. Then, of course, as I already said, Mac later on makes a joke regarding how they're using the same actor. It's one of the few fourth wall breaks I could really think of in Pixar movies. It's a very funny, self-aware moment. Hamm, the diecast here, has only been released twice, in 2007 and in 2008 as a single both times. Now let's take a closer look at him. Hamm is a very unique car. Of course, he's the only car of this model, because what other car looks like a piggy bank? He's very nicely detailed, though. He's all one color aside from the eyes, which is a very nice touch. Very nice, accurate touch. His eyes look different than basically every other Cars character. Here's just a random car for comparison. This is the Thomasville Parker Brixton. You could see just how different his eyes are, resembling that of the actual Hamm from the Toy Story movies, who of course is a piggy bank. And they even added the detail of the slit that you could fit coins in at the top. I remember when I was little, I would always try to fit actual coins in there. Unfortunately, they don't fit. This is a dime. Of course, it's the smallest coin, but it's not fitting him, which is probably for the best, honestly. And also, it's very size accurate. It makes him, if the slit were bigger, it wouldn't be as accurate there. His wheels are unfortunately an inaccurate color. I don't know why they're this color, and it definitely doesn't match the rest of him. Moving on to the back, he does not have a license plate, and the other side is exactly the same. He probably has one of the most unique bases I've ever seen on the Cars diecast. In all of my reviews, I always show the bases, just because I think it's something that you should show in the review. It's a part of the car. It gives you the copyright information for those who are interested. Hamm's base here is unique, though. It's more than just the bottom of the car where the information is, because they put a little cork in the middle of it, which is such a nice touch. There's really a whole lot of care and detail put into this car, since, of course, on an actual piggy bank, you have the cork at the bottom that you could pull out, and then the money falls out. Moving on to personality and additional information, Hamm has an official description in the Meet the Cars book, which mentions that he is the slyest piggy bank on wheels. This ceramic armored car has an explanation for everything, though it may not always be the correct one. Hamm is the watch car for Andy's garage, keeping an eye on the flow of traffic to see who's coming and who's going. It's very clever. I love how they adapt all the other Pixar movies to, as I said, carify them. Instead of Andy's room, it's a garage, because of course it is. For a car, a garage is more like a house, even though Ramon and Flo have a house. Actually, never mind, it has a garage door. Anyway, that's Hamm's personality for you. It's exactly the same as Hamm from the Toy Story movies, so not really much to say there. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye now.